You might think you're just an ordinary person, going about your day like everyone else. But what if I told you that you're actually chosen for something amazing? That's right. You, sitting there right now, have a power inside you that's just waiting to be unleashed. It might sound hard to believe, but by the end of this video, you'll see why you're more powerful than you ever imagined. Think about it for a second. Have you ever felt like there's something more to life, something bigger than what you can see? That feeling isn't just in your head. It's your inner wisdom trying to tell you something important. You are special. You are chosen. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why that is and how you can tap into the incredible power that's been inside you all along. Now, you might be wondering, me? Chosen? For what? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore together. Because once you understand this truth about yourself, it's going to change everything. Your life will never be the same once you see how powerful you really are. Let's talk about what it means to be chosen in a spiritual sense. When I say you're chosen, I'm not talking about being picked for a school team or winning a contest. This is something much bigger and more important. Being spiritually chosen means that you have a special purpose in this world. It means that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, has given you unique gifts and abilities. These aren't just random talents. They're tools that you can use to make a real difference in the world and in your own life. Now, here's the really cool part. Everyone is chosen in their own way. That's right. It's not just a select few. Each and every person has their own special mix of gifts and purposes. The trick is learning to see and understand what makes you special. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a character in a big, exciting story. The author of that story, let's call it the universe, has given you special abilities and put you in exactly the right place at the right time. You're not just a background character. You're a main player with an important role to play. But being chosen isn't just about having special powers or abilities. It's also about being aware of the connection you have with everything around you. It's about understanding that you're part of something bigger than yourself, and that your actions can create ripples that affect the whole world. So when I say you're chosen, what I really mean is that you have the power to shape your life and the world around you in amazing ways. You have the ability to tap into a source of wisdom and strength that goes beyond what most people think is possible. Now that we've talked about what it means to be chosen, let's dive into the power that comes with it. Because make no mistake, you have a lot more power than you probably realize. This power I'm talking about isn't like super strength or the ability to fly. It's something much more real and much more useful in your everyday life. It's the power to shape your reality, to overcome challenges, and to live a life that's truly fulfilling. Think about times in your life when you faced a big problem or challenge. Maybe it seemed impossible at first, but somehow you found a way through it. That wasn't just luck. That was your inner power at work. You tapped into a strength you didn't even know you had. Or have you ever had a gut feeling about something that turned out to be right? That's another form of your inner power. It's your intuition, your connection to a deeper wisdom that can guide you in life. Your power also shows up in the way you affect other people. Have you ever cheered up a friend who was feeling down? Or inspired someone to try something new? That's your inner light shining out and making a difference in the world around you. But here's the thing. Most people only use a tiny fraction of their true power. It's like having a super powerful computer, but only using it to play simple games. You have so much more potential just waiting to be unlocked. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. We're going to explore ways to tap into that huge reserve of power that's inside you. By the time we're done, you'll have a whole new understanding of what you're capable of. Now, you might be thinking, if I'm so powerful, why don't I feel like it? That's a great question, and it brings us to the big problem that most people face. The truth is, there are a lot of things that can block us from seeing and using our true power. One of the biggest obstacles is self-doubt. We live in a world that often tells us we're not good enough, not smart enough, or not talented enough. Maybe you've had experiences in the past where you tried something and it didn't work out. Or maybe people in your life have told you that you can't do certain things. All of these negative messages can pile up over time, creating a thick layer of doubt that hides your true power. It's like trying to see the sun on a cloudy day. The sun is still there, shining as brightly as ever, but all those clouds get in the way. Fear is another big obstacle. We're often afraid of failure, of looking silly, or of stepping out of our comfort zone. This fear can keep us playing small, sticking to what we know is safe instead of reaching for something bigger. Sometimes, we're even afraid of our own power. It might sound strange, but the idea of being truly powerful can be scary. It means taking responsibility for our lives and our choices. It means stepping up and being seen. And for many people, it's easier to stay hidden and pretend we're not capable of great things. Another problem is that we often look for power in the wrong places. We think power comes from having lots of money, or a high-status job, or lots of followers on social media. But true power, the kind that can really change your life, comes from within. It's not about what you have, but who you are. There's also the issue of disconnection. In our busy modern world, it's easy to lose touch with our inner selves. We're so focused on the outside world, on our jobs, our responsibilities, our screens, that we forget to look inside and connect with our own wisdom and strength. Lastly, many of us simply haven't been taught how to access our inner power. It's not something that's usually covered in school or talked about in everyday life. So even if we have a feeling that there's more to us than meets the eye, we might not know how to tap into it. All of these obstacles can make it really hard to see and use our true power. They create a kind of fog that hides our real potential from us. But here's the good news. Once you know these obstacles exist, you can start to overcome them. That's what we're going to do in the rest of this video. We're going to look at ways to clear away the fog, to push aside those clouds of doubt and fear, so you can finally see the amazing power that's been inside you all along. Remember, just because you can't always see or feel your power doesn't mean it's not there. It's like a muscle that needs to be exercised. The more you work on connecting with your inner strength, the stronger and more visible it becomes. So don't worry if you're not feeling super powerful right now. That's totally normal. What matters is that you're here, ready to learn and grow. You've already taken the first step just by watching this video and being open to the idea that you might be more powerful than you thought. In the next sections, we're going to look at some practical ways to start tapping into your inner power. We'll explore techniques that can help you build your self-belief, connect with your inner wisdom, and start using your unique gifts to create positive changes in your life. Get ready, because you're about to embark on an amazing journey of self-discovery. You're about to see just how powerful you really are, and trust me, it's going to be awesome. Now that we've talked about why it's hard to see our true power, let's dive into the first key to unlocking it. And it all starts with believing in yourself. I know. You've probably heard this before, but stick with me, because this is more than just a feel-good saying. It's the foundation of everything we're going to do. When you truly believe in yourself, amazing things start to happen. It's like flipping a switch that turns on all your inner power. But here's the thing. Believing in yourself isn't always easy. It takes practice and effort, especially if you've spent a long time doubting yourself. So, how do we build this self-belief? It starts with changing the way you talk to yourself. Pay attention to your thoughts for a day. How many times do you catch yourself thinking things like, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough? These negative thoughts are like weeds in a garden. They choke out all the good stuff if you let them grow. Instead, start planting seeds of positive thoughts. When you face a challenge, instead of thinking, this is too hard, try thinking, this is a chance for me to grow. Instead of, I'm not good at this, think, I'm learning and getting better every day. It might feel weird at first, like you're lying to yourself, but keep at it. Over time, these positive thoughts will start to feel more natural. Another powerful way to build self-belief is to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Did you make your bed this morning? That's a win. Did you help a friend or make someone smile? That's a win too. By acknowledging these small victories, you're training your brain to see yourself as someone who succeeds. Remember those times when you overcame something difficult? Those weren't flukes. They were proof of your inner strength. Keep a list of these moments and look at it whenever you're feeling doubtful. It's like having a highlight reel of your own awesomeness. Now, let's try a simple exercise to boost your self-belief. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then, think of a time when you felt really confident and strong. Maybe it was when you aced a test, or stood up for yourself, or achieved a goal. Really put yourself back in that moment. Feel how you felt. See what you saw. Now, imagine that feeling of confidence as a bright light inside you. See it growing bigger and brighter, filling your whole body. This is your inner power, your true self. Whenever you're feeling doubtful or scared, you can come back to this image and remind yourself of your true strength. Believing in yourself isn't about being perfect or never having doubts. It's about knowing that deep down, you have what it takes to handle whatever life throws at you. It's about trusting in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges. As you practice believing in yourself, you'll start to notice changes. You'll feel more confident taking on new challenges. You'll be less afraid of failure because you'll know that even if things don't work out, you can handle it. And most importantly, you'll start to see yourself the way the universe sees you, as someone truly special and powerful. Now that we've talked about believing in yourself, let's move on to the second key to unlocking your power, connecting with your inner wisdom. This is where things start to get really exciting, because we're tapping into a source of knowledge and guidance that goes beyond what we can see or touch. Your inner wisdom is like a wise friend who's always with you, ready to offer guidance and support. It's that gut feeling you get sometimes, or those flashes of insight that seem to come out of nowhere. Some people call it intuition, others call it their higher self. Whatever name you give it, it's a powerful tool that can help you navigate life's challenges and make decisions that are truly right for you. But here's the thing. In our busy, noisy world, it's easy to lose touch with this inner wisdom. We're so used to looking outside ourselves for answers, to Google, to social media, to other people's opinions, that we forget to listen to our own inner voice. It's like having a super smartphone but never turning it on. So how do we reconnect with this inner wisdom? One of the best ways is through meditation. Now, don't worry if you've never meditated before or if you think you're not good at it. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind or achieving some perfect state of calm. It's simply about creating a space where you can listen to your inner voice. Let's try a simple meditation technique right now. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. As you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in peace and clarity. As you breathe out, let go of any tension or worries. Now, imagine there's a wise part of you, deep inside. It might look like an older version of yourself, or a ball of light, or whatever feels right to you. Ask this wise part a question about something in your life you need guidance on. Then, just listen. Don't force an answer. Just be open to whatever comes. You might hear words, see images, or just get a feeling. Or you might not get anything right away, and that's okay too. The important thing is that you're opening up a channel to your inner wisdom. The more you practice this, the clearer the messages will become. Another way to connect with your inner wisdom is through journaling. Set aside some time each day to write down your thoughts and feelings. Don't worry about spelling or grammar. Just let the words flow. Often, you'll find insights and solutions popping up on the page that you didn't even know you had inside you. Nature can also be a powerful way to connect with your inner wisdom. Spend some time outside, away from screens and noise. Just be present with the trees, the sky, the earth. Many people find that being in nature helps them feel more centered and in touch with their true selves. As you get better at connecting with your inner wisdom, you'll start to notice some amazing things happening. You'll make decisions more easily and confidently. You'll feel more aligned with your true purpose. And you'll start to trust yourself more, knowing that you have a source of guidance that's always available to you. Remember, your inner wisdom is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So don't get discouraged if it feels hard at first. Keep practicing, keep listening, and soon you'll be tapping into a wellspring of wisdom that can guide you through any situation. Now that we've explored believing in yourself and connecting with your inner wisdom, let's move on to the third key to unlocking your power. Harnessing the power of positive thinking and visualization. This might sound a bit like something from a superhero movie, but I promise you, it's a real and powerful tool that you can use every day. Positive thinking isn't just about being happy all the time or ignoring problems. It's about approaching life's challenges with a constructive attitude. It's choosing to focus on solutions rather than getting stuck on problems. When you think positively, you open yourself up to more possibilities and opportunities. But here's the really cool part. Positive thinking isn't just about what happens in your head. It actually changes your brain and your body. When you think positive thoughts, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel good and reduce stress. This, in turn, helps you think more clearly and creatively. It's like giving your brain a power boost. So how do we practice positive thinking? Start by catching yourself when you have negative thoughts. When you notice one, try to reframe it in a more positive way. For example, if you think, "I'm terrible at public speaking," try changing it to, "Public speaking is a skill I'm working on improving." See the difference? One shuts down possibilities, while the other opens them up. Another powerful technique is gratitude. Each day, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for your morning coffee, or for the sunshine, or for a friend who made you laugh. By focusing on the good things in your life, you train your brain to notice more positive stuff. Now, let's talk about visualization. This is where things get really exciting. Visualization is like daydreaming with a purpose. It's about creating a clear, detailed picture in your mind of what you want to achieve or experience. Here's why visualization is so powerful. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between what you're vividly imagining and what's actually happening. When you visualize something, your brain starts to create neural pathways as if you were really doing that thing. It's like a mental rehearsal that prepares you for success. Let's try a simple visualization exercise. Close your eyes and think of a goal you have. Maybe it's giving a great presentation at work, or running a 5K, or learning a new skill. Now, imagine yourself achieving that goal. See it as clearly as you can in your mind. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What can you hear? Really put yourself in that moment of success. As you do this, notice how your body feels. You might feel excited, confident, proud. These feelings are real, and they're giving you a taste of what it's like to achieve your goal. The more you practice this kind of visualization, the more real and achievable your goals will feel. You can use visualization in your daily life, too. Before an important meeting or event, take a few moments to visualize it going well. See yourself being confident, speaking clearly, handling any challenges with ease. This mental practice can help you feel more prepared and confident when the real moment comes. Another way to use visualization is to create a vision board. This is a collection of images that represent your goals and dreams. You can use pictures from magazines, photos, or even draw your own images. Put your vision board somewhere you'll see it often. It's a constant reminder of what you're working towards, and it helps keep your mind focused on positive outcomes. Remember, positive thinking and visualization aren't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. They're tools to help you approach life's challenges with a more constructive, empowered mindset. They help you see possibilities where others might see obstacles. As you practice these techniques, you'll likely notice some changes. You might feel more optimistic about the future. You might find yourself coming up with creative solutions to problems more easily, and you might start to see more opportunities around you. Now that we've explored the keys to unlocking your power, let's look at how this works in real life. I want to share a story with you about someone who discovered their true spiritual power. This isn't just a made-up tale. It's a real experience that shows how powerful these principles can be when you put them into practice. Meet Sarah. A few years ago, Sarah was feeling lost and unfulfilled. She had a good job and a nice home, but something was missing. She felt like she was just going through the motions of life, without any real purpose or direction. Maybe you felt like this too at some point. One day, Sarah stumbled across a video much like this one. At first, she was skeptical. The idea that she might be chosen or have some special power seemed far-fetched. But something about it resonated with her, so she decided to give it a try. Sarah started small. She began practicing positive thinking, catching herself when she had negative thoughts and trying to reframe them. It felt awkward at first, like she was just pretending, but she kept at it. She also started meditating for just 5 minutes each day. In the beginning, her mind would wander constantly, but gradually, she found it easier to quiet her thoughts and listen to her inner wisdom. Sometimes, she'd get flashes of insight that surprised her. As the weeks went by, Sarah noticed some changes. She felt more confident at work and started speaking up in meetings. She found herself coming up with creative ideas that impressed her colleagues. Her relationships improved too, as she became more positive and present with her friends and family. But the real turning point came when Sarah decided to use visualization to tackle a big goal. She'd always dreamed of starting her own business, but fear had held her back. Now, she started visualizing herself as a successful entrepreneur. She imagined her business in detail, what it would look like, how it would feel to help people through her work. To her surprise, opportunities started appearing. She met someone at a party who needed exactly the kind of service she wanted to offer. A friend told her about a small business grant she could apply for. It was like the universe was responding to her newfound clarity and confidence. There were challenges, of course. Starting a business wasn't easy, and there were times when Sarah doubted herself. But now she had tools to deal with these moments. She'd reconnect with her inner wisdom through meditation. She'd use positive thinking to reframe her fears as opportunities for growth. And she'd visualize her success to stay motivated. 2 years later, Sarah's life looks completely different. Her business is thriving, and she wakes up every day feeling excited and purposeful. She's not just making a living, she's making a difference in people's lives. And the best part? She feels like she's finally tapped into her true power and potential. Sarah's story isn't unique. Many people have similar experiences when they start to unlock their inner power. The details might be different, but the underlying journey is the same. From feeling lost and powerless to discovering a sense of purpose and inner strength. As we near the end of our journey together, let's take a moment to bring everything together. We've covered a lot of ground, and I want to make sure you have a clear picture of how to move forward with this new understanding of your power. Remember, we started by talking about what it means to be chosen. It's not about being special or better than others. It's about recognizing the unique gifts and purpose that each of us has. You are chosen simply by virtue of being you, with all your unique experiences, talents, and potential. We then looked at the big problem: why so many of us don't see or use our true power. We talked about self-doubt, fear, and the other obstacles that can cloud our vision and hold us back. Recognizing these obstacles is the first step to overcoming them. First, believe in yourself. This is the foundation of everything. When you truly believe in your own worth and capabilities, you open the door to all kinds of possibilities. Remember the exercise we did, visualizing your confidence as a bright light? Keep practicing that. The more you reinforce your self-belief, the stronger it becomes. Second, connect with your inner wisdom. This is your personal guidance system, always there to help you navigate life's challenges. Keep practicing meditation, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Write in your journal. Spend time in nature. The more you tune in to your inner wisdom, the clearer its messages will become. Third, harness the power of positive thinking and visualization. This is how you shape your reality and prepare yourself for success. Keep catching and reframing those negative thoughts. Practice gratitude daily, and use visualization to rehearse your success and keep yourself motivated towards your goals. Remember Sarah's story? She used all these keys to transform her life. She went from feeling lost and unfulfilled to living a life of purpose and making a real difference in the world. And the amazing thing is, you have the same potential within you. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't about becoming a completely different person. It's about becoming more fully yourself. It's about peeling away the layers of doubt and fear to reveal the powerful, chosen individual you've always been underneath. As you start to apply these principles in your life, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt and moments of triumph. That's all part of the journey. The important thing is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Remember, your power isn't something you need to get or earn. It's already within you, waiting to be unleashed. All you need to do is recognize it, believe in it, and start using it. As we come to the end of this video, I want you to take a moment to reflect on everything we've talked about. Think about the idea that you are chosen, that you have a unique purpose and power. How does that feel? Exciting? A little scary? Both? That's totally normal. You're standing at the beginning of an amazing journey. A journey of self-discovery, of unlocking your true potential, of becoming the powerful being you were always meant to be. It won't always be easy, but I promise you, it will be worth it. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are others out there, just like you, discovering their own power. And the more each of us steps into our power, the more we can lift each other up and create positive change in the world. So, what's your next step? Maybe it's starting a daily meditation practice. Maybe it's creating a vision board for your goals. Or maybe it's simply taking a moment each day to remind yourself that you are chosen, you are powerful, and you have something unique to offer the world. Whatever you choose to do it with the knowledge that you have everything you need within you. You are more powerful than you know, and the world is waiting for you to shine your light. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of your true power. Remember, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Your journey to unlocking your full potential starts now. Embrace it, enjoy it, and get ready to amaze yourself with what you're truly capable of. You are chosen. You are powerful. Now go out there and show the world what you can do.